Welcome to DB44 and welcome to the first ever episode of GWA Adapt. As always, I am the voice of the GWA. I am Dalton Brock. And making his way to the ring currently is the general manager of GWA Adapt, appointed by James Taylor, Mr. Drake Price. Drake Price here to address the crowd, here to give us a breakdown of tonight's action and what we can expect over the coming weeks leading into our first pay-per-view, where all of our first champions will be crowned for the first time, that being Champions Clash. And that is just 4 episodes away, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget that date. It is going to be a monumental date in the history of the GWA. Now let's hear what General Manager Drake Price has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you already know who I am. My name is Drake Price, and I'm the General Manager of GWA Adapt. Now tonight is going to start a couple things here in Adapt. In the main event, we'll start a series of ladder match qualifying matches for the Undisputed Championship. Tonight, we will see Gunther taking on Braun Breaker in the main event. And then in your co-main event, we will see Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. The winner of that will go on to Champions Clash to fight to become the Undisputed Women's Champion. And now, kicking us off is an Undisputed Tag Team Championship qualifying match. The winner of this will go on to Champions Clash. Let's go on and bring out our competitors. And entering first, one half of the Gorillas of Destiny, Tongaloa. The following match is an Undisputed Tag Team Championship qualifying match. And introducing first, one half of the Gorillas of Destiny, Tongaloa. Now I'm wondering why the Gorillas of Destiny aren't entering together like they normally would. And I'm wondering if this is a tactic that they're using to get in the heads of their opponents. Fraxium here tonight. Fraxium, of course, one of the better tag teams of the modern era. And that is what the Gorillas of Destiny are going to have to handle here tonight. And now it is time to bring in his brother. Here comes the wild card of the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga, just a man who does not care about your well-being, will beat you down, and once you're down, he'll keep beating you. Tama Tonga, just a very strange and mentally unwell individual. And his tag team partner, the other half of the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga. Both members of the Gorillas of Destiny have come out here just fully cool, calm, and collected, acting like nothing in the world even bothers them or phases them. Fraxium has to have their A game here tonight if they want to get past these two brothers, these two men who have grown up together, have known each other since the beginning of their lives, basically. Fraxium, a newer tag team in the industry. They don't have the same bond that the Gorillas of Destiny have, and that is what they are going to have to overcome. And now it is time to bring out Fraxium themselves. And here come their opponents, the team of Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier, trained by Seth Rollins, and their opponents, Nathan Frazier, Axiom. As I was saying, Nathan Frazier was trained by Seth Rollins himself. Seth Rollins, of course, on the other brand, GWA Elite. And Axiom, one of the most dynamic wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. These two, just the dynamic duo, able to do things that don't even make sense, don't even seem humanly possible. And tonight, will that guide them to a victory? Will that guide them to Champions Clash, where they could possibly become Undisputed Tag Team Champions? the first ever Undisputed Tag Team Champions, should I say. And without further ado, it is time to get into the first match of the evening. And it looks like Tonga Loa will kick things off with Nathan Frazier. The referee ringing the bell. Here we go. First match in GWA Adapt history. Frazier going into that nice little headlock there. A nice little punch to Tonga Loa. There's Tonga Loa taking advantage of momentary rest. That is what Nathan Frazier and Axiom are going to have to do here. They're going to have to keep the pressure on. They're going to have to do what they do best and go fast. Tonga Loa dodging that punch, going for a quick little roll up here. Is this already over one? And a kick out, thankfully, by Nathan Frazier. You're not going to start this show off with a type of roll up, with a roll up victory. Frazier tried to speed it up again, but Tonga Loa shutting him straight back down. You see Tonga's itching, wanting to get into this match, wanting to inflict punishment on Nathan Frazier, but tag to Axiom. Axiom, one of the fastest rising stars in the industry, one of the fastest individuals in the industry as well. Axiom there has that armbar locked in, working the arm of Tonga. Axiom, not just a high flyer, not just a striker, he is a very lethal technician in that ring. Knows how to break an opponent down, knows how to work body parts. And Axiom showing off every ounce of his offense, calling for Tonga to get to his feet. Incoming drop kick, but Tonga able to dodge. You can see what this match is slowly becoming. This is becoming speed versus whatever the Gorillas of Destiny offer here. The Gorillas of Destiny just slowing down for Axiom every single time they get anything going. Now a tag. No, not a tag. I believe we were about to get a double team maneuver there, but Axiom able to fight out of the corner. The Gorillas of Destiny keep trying to divide the ring, but it's not working. Axiom keeps fighting back. Nathan Frazier keeps fighting back, and now a double team maneuver of their own. Tonga in a bad way here, and a double shoulder block, double bulldog. And comes Tonga Loa, the infamous Tonga Loa. And a running power slam from Tonga Loa. 1, 2, and a kick out at 1, says the referee. Frazier trying to find a way back into this, struggling to find a way back into this. His match has been slowed down to the Gorillas of Destiny's pace. Now double back body drop to Nathan Frazier. Thanks for coming, Frazier. This match might be heading towards an abrupt end at the hands of Tonga 2, and that's no. Axiom, or Nathan Frazier able to kick out again. There's an elbow drop for his troubles. Axiom, all he can do is just look on. You saw Tonga just give him a look as he was whipping Nathan Frazier into the corner. Now the gut shot just shutting down anything Nathan Frazier can possibly get going. Frazier able to escape it, but once again getting shut down. Frazier now into Fraxium's corner. And now there's a tag to Axiom, the fresh man. Axiom. Oh, what's he thinking here? A diving into the ring. Good double team maneuver there from Fraxium. Took too much time. The referee took too much time to get into position there. And Tonga Loa able to kick out at nothing. Tonga Loa in a world of hurt right now, at the mercy of Fraxium. Now a double back body drop of their own. What a move there. It's taking a page out of the Tongan's book. Here comes Tonga though. I see him making weird, almost hyena-like noises towards that crowd. Something Tonga has become weirdly popular for. Now get him in the face of Axiom. Tama Tonga looking for a fight. He doesn't care who it's against. He'll go fight a member of the crowd if he can. Resetting the count on the outside of the ring. The count should be going back to 1 now. If it reaches the count of 10 and no one's in the ring, this is going to end a double count out. If one man enters the ring, then that team wins. Nathan Frazier tried to shut him down. I believe he was going for a flatliner there, but Nathan Frazier had it scouted. Not for long, though. This is a trade of strikes, a trade of maneuvers on the outside of the ring. And there's a deep jumping DDT from Tama Tonga. This one is all she wrote, and there's Axiom out of nowhere to break it up. Tama Tonga just stalking Nathan Frazier, just stalking his prey. There's a tag to Tongaloa, sorry. Very similar names. And good night, Nathan Frazier. Thanks for coming, kid. 1, 2, and that's 3. The Axiom, just for the mercy of his own partner and for the safety of his partner, choosing not to interfere, not to break up that cover. And it will be the Gorillas of Destiny going to Champions Clash to fight to become the first undisputed tag team champions. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta take you to some security footage that our management has found. Here you see Ludwig Kaiser, Gunther's henchman, if you will, assaulting Gunther's opponent later tonight, Braun Breaker, in the parking lot area. And Braun Breaker, we're all assuming, got jumped from behind and just got beat down by Ludwig Kaiser. And Ludwig later fleeing the scene, and we haven't seen him since. Just a shameful assault on Braun Breaker. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to transition into your co-main event. It is a triple threat women's championship qualifying match. The winner of this is going to Champions Clash. The following match is set for one fall. And it is an undisputed women's championship triple threat qualifying match. Introducing first, she is the genius of the sky, Io Sky. Io Sky making her way to the ring, easily the favorite to win this matchup, I do believe. I mean, also Rhea Ripley could be the favorite, but one person in this match, the dark horse of this match, might be Jade Cargill. Io Sky called the genius of the sky because of what she is able to do on that top rope, what she is able to achieve mid-air. And now it is time to bring out the second woman in this match, everyone's favorite, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, known as the Eradicator. A very dominant woman in the industry. Here you can see why, just the aura coming off of her. And making her way to the ring, she is the Eradicator. She is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley just taking in this moment, the debut episode of GWA Adapt. So you're just staring holes through Io Sky, through her prey, as she would put it. Just taking in this crowd, taking in the atmosphere here tonight. It is a stacked crowd. And I have a feeling this match is going to be one for the books, ladies and gentlemen. And it is time to bring up the third woman in this match, that being Jade Cargill. And here comes who I claimed is the dark horse of this matchup. The storm is arriving, ladies and gentlemen. Jade Cargill is here. Power like you have never seen before. That is what Jade Cargill brings into this ring. And that's what she's bringing to Adapt. And making her way to the ring, she is Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, just a very strong woman, able to do feats of strength unseen before. That is what Jade Cargill is bringing into this matchup. That is why I claim her to be the dark horse of this match. Everyone has Rhea Ripley or Io Sky winning this one. In my opinion, Jade Cargill could pull out the upset here, could walk in a Champions Clash, and could walk out undisputed women's champion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into your co-main event. Here we go, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Jade Cargill. Triple threat, winners going to Champions Clash. The bell has run. Rhea Ripley going right after Io Sky, and Jade Cargill being an afterthought of these two. Jade saying, I'm not going to be an afterthought, let me get on the action. Io Sky taking it 2 of these strikes, trying to chop down the tree. Right back after Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill once again being an afterthought in this matchup. Jade now getting attacked by Io Sky, who delivers a nice little German suplex there, but a rope break able to save her according to the referee. Rhea Ripley now in on the cover on Io Sky, but Sky able to get out of that. Jade Cargill looking to bring in some tools, looking to bring in the weaponry. As a sledgehammer right to the lower back of Rhea Ripley. Into the cover goes Jade Cargill, looking to sneak away with a victory, but Io Sky there to break it up. Went for a kick, but Rhea Ripley's body in the way of the two. There you see the power of Jade Cargill. Just a monster. But Rhea Ripley able to match that power as well. Do not forget that. I believe Jade Cargill's head bouncing off that sledgehammer. Io Sky saying you're an afterthought to both of these women. Rhea Ripley now intercepting the kendo stick shot from Io Sky and launching her into the air. Good night. Now Io Sky, a white noise if you will. Shout out Sheamus. And a roll-up attempt from Rhea Ripley, but Jade Cargill there to break that up immediately. Shutting that down. Jade Cargill, the power over the two. Now calling for Ripley to get to her feet. I don't know what she was even thinking there. I thought she was going to do a springboard maneuver, but Rhea Ripley just running at her, spearing off the apron. Maybe that is what Jade Cargill wanted now as a kendo stick. Io sending Rhea into Jade now. And a roll-up attempt from Jade. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. You take out one opponent, the other's gonna come right back at you. And that's what Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley have found out about Io Sky. Io will not stay down in this matchup. Rhea now has a kendo stick in hand. Uppercut to Rhea Ripley. Stomping away on Rhea. Now lock up with Jade Cargill. Cargill now getting the better of that exchange. Catching Io's kick, but Io coming back with another one. And Jade Cargill with a forearm to the dome of Io Sky. And there we go, just sitting there crashing into the mat, her spine hitting the handle of that sledgehammer. Io Sky now. I don't know what she was thinking there, but Rhea Ripley, big boot kicking her back down. Oh, sending her out. Io Sky sent Rhea Ripley to the outside of the ring. Io, I don't know what exactly she's calling for here. Oh, twisting the leg of Rhea Ripley and just going right after the leg of Ripley. Rhea just sending Jade Cargill into the steps. That is why they call her the Eradicator. Just unbridled rage and anger. That is what she brings into a match, and she uses it to her advantage every single time. Was looking to brush off Io Sky, taunting Io, but Io right back to her feet and going on the attack of Rhea Ripley. Io was able to avoid disaster there. Almost got sent into the ring post, it looked like, but was able to control herself. As a sledgehammer now, not a good idea, not a good idea, Io. Oh, never mind, it might have been a good idea, my bad. Jade Cargill now, a victim of the sledgehammer. Io Sky assaulting everybody right now. The co-main event of the very first episode of GWA Adapt. What a match it has been so far. Jade Cargill, a baseball bat in hand, dropping the baseball bat, saying, you know, we're going to settle this with our fists. Back body drop. Might have taken too much out of her, and Rhea Ripley gonna take advantage of that. Now Io roll through drop kick. Good night. Io keeps taunting, and it keeps costing her. She always gets the advantage in this match, and then she taunts, and then it costs her dearly. We got Io alone left in the ring. Which of these women will punch their ticket to Champions Clash? That is going to be the question here. And Jade Cargill breaking up that cover. Catching Io Sky mid-air. But Rhea Ripley now. Oh, wait. Jade Cargill able to fend off Rhea. Battle of two of the strongest women on the roster. And Rhea Ripley, as of now, getting the advantage over Jade Cargill. Ignore my stuttering, it gets better as we go, I'm sorry. Io Sky now getting launched by Rhea Ripley. Ripley did that almost as a way to say, look at what I can do, but Jade Cargill saying, look what I can do, dropping her with her move that she calls Jaded. Not going for the cover though. Noticed Io Sky was getting to her feet, knew it wouldn't be worth it. Io though, over the moonsault, overshot it a bit. Landing on the apron somehow, went through the ropes. That was a nasty landing for Io, not what she was looking for, I do not think. Cargill went for that bump kick. Io breaking up that cover. Rhea Ripley in a very bad way here. So much punishment has been done to her. This might just be who pins Rhea Ripley first. Io slapping her in the face. Saying, stay put, ladies and gentlemen. Spanish fly from Io Sky. And Cargill shutting it down. This is awesome chance. Well deserved. This is awesome chance for all three of these women. Here in your co-main event, 2. Cargill almost stole this one. Cargill almost stole this victory. Thankfully, Rhea Ripley kicking out Io Sky was going to be way too late to break up that cover. Ripley now, what's she thinking? Just dropping Cargill. Io though, sledgehammer. Both women down. Io in the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's exactly what I said. First woman to cover Rhea Ripley was most likely going to walk out of this. And that woman was the genius of the sky, Io Sky. She is going to Champions Clash where she could become the first undisputed women's champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we might have something going on backstage with our general manager and the man of the hour, Gunther. I'm going to have to get a camera back there right now. Gunther! Gunther! I need you to listen to me right now, and I need you to tell me the correct answer. Did you set Ludwig Kaiser to attack Braun Breaker? Gunther just laughing in the face of our general manager, Drake Price. Brave man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
speaking of Ludwig
the
Kaiser,
matter is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation.
Someone get this man out of here.
Executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great
assaulted a man, and we haven't found him since. Ludwig Kaiser just turns up now. Here comes the ring general, the man who laughed in the face of our general manager, Gunther. The following match is your main event of the evening. And it is an undisputed championship ladder match qualifying match. Introducing first, the ring general, Gunther. Ludwig Kaiser assaulted Braun Breaker earlier in the day. And then we haven't seen him since, and all of a sudden he turns up for this. If I have to be a betting man, I'm saying Gunther did set up Ludwig Kaiser to attack Braun Breaker. But that's just me. No proof. No proof that we're aware of yet, at least. Gunther just laughing in the face of our general manager. This man is just pure evil. But now, he has to go one-on-one with the man who got attacked by his henchman, Braun Breaker. And you gotta believe this is about to be one angry man. And his opponent, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's singlet says meaner than evil. And I said Gunther is pure evil. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you were looking at someone who is way more evil and sadistic when he steps into that ring. But tonight, he is about to be the hero if he can knock off the ring general. Gunther, though, one of the most skilled competitors in that ring, knows how to bend and break his opponents, knows what makes them tick, knows how to get in their heads. And that is what Braun Breaker is going to have to be careful with. Braun Breaker, Gunther, your main event of the evening. One of these men are going to Champions Clash. Let's get to it. There you see the ring general Gunther, and there you see the bad boy Braun Breaker. These two are going to start just a trade of strikes. Braun Breaker's angry. Braun Breaker absolutely. You know what? Breaker just going right after Gunther. Now you see Ludwig Kaiser on the outside, absolutely losing his mind. Didn't get the damage done that he wanted to get done earlier. And Breaker gonna make Gunther pay for it. Thankfully, the referee standing in the way of that shot. That was a brutal beatdown on Gunther. Gunther just limp right now. Breaker, just that speed and power that is so uncommon these days. Breaker is the closest thing I could say to a throwback wrestler. The speed and agility possessed by this man is just uncommon. If you want a real throwback, that is Gunther. Will break down your body over the mat, will target your body, and make sure every single move he does is done with an intent. That is what Gunther does, and almost squashed Braun Breaker. And you see Ludwig Kaiser in the background, referee not catching him doing that stupid thing. Ripping off the turnbuckle pad. And Breaker now just making Gunther pay for it all. Hey, you see, just rolling him around, embarrassing the ring general. A crossface locked in. Breaker has a crossface locked in on Gunther. Breaker saying, I'm not done yet. You're not done paying for what you had done to me. Gunther shutting him down. Braun Breaker took too much time taunting. Ludwig just brushing off this crowd who are most likely yelling very bad things at him. 2 and a kick out by Braun Breaker. Thankfully, no one wants Gunther in this Champions Clash. Not one person. Now Gunther, what's he thinking here? German suplex to Braun Breaker. Gunther just taunting Breaker, just kicking him while he's down. Like I said, this is what Gunther does, gets in the head of his opponents, but Breaker not going to let him do that here tonight. Breaker picking him up, sending him down, vertical suplex, a delayed vertical suplex. Breaker to the top rope, high risk, high reward. It looked like he tripped, and Gunther able to take advantage of it. Looked like Braun Breaker tripped on the way down, and Gunther was able to take advantage of it and deliver that beautiful power slam. And now just wearing down Braun Breaker with this somewhat unique offense. Now count of 5. Both men want to be careful of this count. If this match ends in a double count, neither man will go to Champions Clash. Count of 8, Gunther. What's he thinking here? Gunther really just toying with Braun Breaker in the mat. Double count out. Ladies and gentlemen, we took a little break. We were informed that this match has been restarted by our general manager, Drake Price, and Braun Breaker. Very thankful for that. Gunther, on the other hand, might not be. Breaker right out of the gate, just going straight after Gunther. And Gunther going right back to what was working on the outside of the ring earlier. Just wearing down Breaker, but Breaker saying, nah. Gunther just tossing, or Braun Breaker tossing around Gunther, my bad. Breaker looking to inflict some more punishment before he sends this one out, before he goes on to Champions Clash, possibly. Breaker in a very bad position right now. Gave Gunther his arm. I saw that from a mile away. Gunther going to take every advantage he can in any match that he's in. That is what Braun Breaker needs to watch out for, needs to avoid if he wants to pull out this victory. Ludwig Kaiser tossing a weapon into the ring. Get out of here, Ludwig. No one wants you here. Elbow drop from the top from Braun Breaker. Is it enough? And no, it is not. Gunther able to kick out of that. Gonna have to do a lot more than that to keep down the ring general. Now Breaker, my goodness. Forearms to just elbows to the back of the dome of Gunther. Even if Braun Breaker doesn't win, he's going to be giving Gunther some brain damage. And a chop now from Gunther. How about another no? Right hand this time from Gunther. Trade of strikes from these men. Who is going to get the better of this exchange? Breaker trying with everything he has to get the best out of this, and he does it. Clothesline from Braun Breaker. Now go with me, I'm choking. Breaker from the top rope. Oh, and once again, Gunther catching up with that power slam. Went for a flying shoulder tackle. Gunther catching him with another power slam, just like earlier in the match before. It got restarted at least. Now another trade of strikes. Both these men just beating each other senseless. One of these men going to that ladder match, going to Champions Clash to fight to become the first ever undisputed champion. Braun Breaker once again getting the better of this exchange. It looks like we're in for an all-out hockey fight. Forget what I'm saying. Both these men have learned each other so well throughout this match. But Gunther, all it takes is that clothesline. And Braun Breaker in a bad way here. Good night. Power bomb from Gunther. 2 and a kick out by Breaker somehow. We're not worthy chance from this capacity crowd. And I gotta say, I think this match could be a possible match of the year candidate. But this is only the first episode, so there's plenty more action to come. Hit that subscribe button while you're here. You do not want to miss what is to come here in the GWA, and there's a big boot from Gunther. And a big boot over the ropes. Ludwig Kaiser might get Gunther disqualified. The referee being a little lenient here, knows what this match, knows how important this match is, knows what's in store. And a power bomb from Gunther. 2, and that's 3. Come on, man. Gunther able to pull out the victory here tonight, and he is going to that ladder match at Champions Clash, the 4-way ladder match to crown the inaugural undisputed champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, leave feedback, and God bless you all. And as always, Jesus loves you. Peace.